Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, April 22nd. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. The man convicted for the August 2012 murder of Lisa Marie Mezera will spend the rest of his life in prison. Judge Mary K. Wagner sentenced Javier Garcia to life in prison without the possibility of release, plus 33 more years. At his Monday sentencing hearing, Garcia again said he did not kill Mezera. After the hearing, the victim's father, Ron Mezera, said the sentence was appropriate.
She's right. Judge Mary is right. There's just no way that this person can ever be rehabilitated. He's proven that time and time again, unfortunately.
Garcia intends to appeal his conviction. A review into complaints made against Kenosha's fire chief ended this morning, with the Police and Fire Commission voting to dismiss complaints made against Chief John Thomsen. Thomsen has been accused of multiple counts of acts unbecoming of an officer. Those charges were originally brought to Mayor Keith Bosman, who disciplined the chief with a 2-week suspension. Police and Fire Commission members said today that the action taken by Bosman was sufficient to deal with the matter. New announcements on major business developments in Kenosha are expected this spring, several local officials confirmed Monday. State Representatives Peter Barca and Todd Onstad referenced the unnamed projects in an interview with the Kenosha News editorial board. Mayor Keith Bosman later said a couple of projects have the potential to be announced in the next several weeks. He said the developments would be significant, involving hundreds of jobs and millions of dollars in investment. Kenosha County has attracted strong attention from business developers in recent months, with announcements involving Amazon.com, Canal Manufacturing Company, Meyer, and Niagara Bottling. To see video highlights of Barca and Onstad's interview with the News editorial board, check out KenoshaNews.com. Live entertainment will no longer be held at Big Shot Sports Bar and Lounge. The City Council voted Monday to strip the Roosevelt Road Bar of its cabaret license after a number of run-ins with police and neighbors. Neighbors say the fighting and noise pollution that spills out into the neighborhood is a nuisance. An attorney for Big Shots asked the council for another chance. He said positive changes have been made to the bar and that more are on the way. Bradford softball prevailed over Wilmot Monday afternoon. Dave Marin has the story.
The Bradford softball team built a 7-0 lead thanks in part to this 3-run home run by Angie Malsack in the first inning en route to an 8-5 non-conference win at Wilmot on Monday. The Red Devils also got a 2-run single in the fourth by Aaron Brewer in building the lead. Wilmot did all of its scoring over the final 3 innings and got RBIs from Kiana Vasquez, Calissa Kane, and Sawyer Whitman in dropping to 6-3. Ellie Bernero got the win for Bradford, which improved to 5-2. Bernero is 3-0. David Marin, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Today's Earth Day, and NASA is urging people to celebrate by taking what they call a global selfie. More information is at nasa.gov. If you take a picture of yourself, you can share it on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
Do you hear that sound? That's the sound of nostalgia for the motor age. And it comes from a limited source here in Kenosha. It comes from brick pavement. Kenosha has a total of 4 true brick surface streets in use. The longest stretch is 62nd Street from 14th to 22nd Avenues, and that was paved with brick in 1914. One of the first streets to be paved was Park Avenue, now known as 7th Avenue south of downtown, and that was way back in 1896. Brick pavers were made from the finest hard-fired clay and are durable and strong, designed to withstand the rigors of time and the elements. The city is committed to preserving the last of our brick streets, and it has a small stockpile of reclaimed bricks to repair them. About 25% of Kenosha's inner city streets are brick, but they've been paved over with asphalt. This is Diane Giles reporting for the Kenosha News.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward will have an update on needed repairs at a Kenosha fire station, and Jill Roselle and Sean Krajacek are checking in with the hosts of this year's Kenosha County Dairy Breakfast. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check KenoshaNews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.